Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Evelyn Cahill and Owen Dominic. You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Evelyn Cahill.
And I'm Owen Dominic. Evelyn, this year has certainly been about change.
Definitely. New studio, new building, and a whole lot of navigating the hallways. It certainly has been a big change for everyone, but the group of teachers over at Clark Hall has experienced a tremendous adjustment.
For some of these teachers, it is their first time being back in the building with everybody in years. I wanted to know how teachers and students felt about this shift and how it has been going so far, so I went out and got the story. Here it is.
We have been in the new building for about a month now. It has been a big change for everybody, but for the first time in a long time, all the classes here at Lincoln are at the main building. The teachers from Clark Hall are enjoying connecting with the old and new faces.
It's great being back with everyone, especially the English department, because I haven't been around them consistently for years.
I like seeing people, and I like meeting all the new people that I never got to meet all that time being across the street, so it's been good.
Not only are teachers enjoying the people, but also the amazing collaborative workspaces that the building provides, which are a big upgrade from those at Clark Hall.
I know we have it at Clark Hall, but the Spark spaces at Clark Hall, but now everybody gets to experience those, and we actually have more spaces here than we did at Clark Hall.
We had common spaces at Clark Hall, but I like the ones here better. It's easier to stay in touch with them. It's closer to the classroom.
The new change also opens up more opportunities and makes things easier for students here at Lincoln.
I like classes being here more because it's hard to go from here to Clark with the traffic and you can be late.
Last year I had a lot of problems with being at Clark, not being able to come from my study hall over to Clark because my study hall was at Main and not at Clark. But now they're on the same floor in the same building, so it's way easier to get over there, ask questions, and get help.
Although there is many great things about the new building, both students and teachers have things they miss about Clark.
My room at Clark Hall was a little bit bigger and had windows, so I do miss that.
I really liked classes at Clark because it was like a break in the day, and if it was nice and sunny out, you walk across and it was always refreshing.
But it's not just the building that teachers miss. They miss the people and the feeling of Clark Hall.
We had a nice camaraderie with the staff there, and I miss the kids from Gear a lot.
I miss my teachers at Clark Hall that we would hang out and talk between classes. Our custodians were fantastic. They're great here too, but I miss them.
Change can be difficult, and we may miss some things along the way, but it's also a chance to grow. Our school community has adapted with strength, and together, we're embracing this new chapter. This is Owen Dominic for Lincoln Live.
Today is the first day of Ramadan, which is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a holy period of fasting and prayer. Our Naomi Davis went to the halls to ask our students and teachers what Ramadan means to them.
I'm excited for Ramadan because it's all these festivities and spending time with family at home and friends and family.
For all the people or the families who are in poverty to have a sense that we can understand how they feel. I think Ramadan was made so we can feel what they feel during those times, and we could feel grateful for the things that we have, and that the people who don't have as many privileges as we have are suffering every day. And I think that just by fasting we're kind of making them feel like they're not alone.
What makes me excited is that the whole thing about the family being together, and we're in the kitchen making food at the same time, and it's not like somebody is already ate or everybody is hungry, working together and collaborating.
The Lunar New Year starting yesterday, many Asian cultures across our school have been celebrating. The next Pan-Asian Club meeting will be a potluck, allowing students to share food from their culture and engage in different activities to discuss and honor the new year. We spoke to Pan-Asian Club President Evie Hugh for more information.
So our next Pan-Asian meeting is February 23rd, and we're going to have a potluck and hand out red envelopes. Part of celebrating Lunar New Year is eating foods that would bring fortune and prosperity, like dumplings and noodles and spring rolls. We're going to be posting the sign-up sheet on Google Classroom and also on our Instagram page. So make sure to check that out, and we're excited to see you there.
Varsity Varieties preparations are underway. They had their first run-through last Friday, and with the first show in our new space, there's much to discover. Here's Lucy Schrader to tell us what challenges and benefits await them for this show.
It has definitely been a challenge to have this new equipment and to trying to figure out how to start doing like lights and sound and all the stuff in the new building. But the new equipment's very nice, and we are very grateful and excited to get to learn how to use it and to get to like mess around with it during Varsity Varieties. To lead up to this, we have moved a lot of stuff, trying to figure out where to store things and organize things so that we can use the shop and use the stage to make some wonderful shows.
Space technology is always working on something big in the second semester. And just last week, Space Tech students participated in their BattleBots fight.
But there was more to this project than the final fight.
Students have been working for weeks to build up their robots and code as they learned and worked together.
Here's Brooklyn Pagliani to explain more about the space.
You can build robots across many weeks to build up to a point where we go head to head with another robot and try to win. We had to build the motors, we had to build the body of it. And then once we got through all the checkpoints, we had to go through obstacle courses and color sensing. I learned how to code, like simple block coding, but it was super fun because you had to like go through and be like, hey, which one works the best, which one doesn't.
Evelyn, it smells like chlorine. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I think we have a swimmer in the studio with us today. Ethan, how was sectionals?
It was pretty good. Well, I got last in my 500, but I did beat some people in my 100 breaststroke, so that's an improvement.
Awesome. How'd the team do?
They did great. Both the boys and the girls teams advanced in every relay, and 8 girl swimmers and 10 boy swimmers have earned another week and the chance to compete at districts. So many swimmers qualified that I can't read off all their names. So here's a list of all the qualifiers and some of the reactions to the meet.
Felt great about the meet. Very solid times for somebody who's untapered, and looking forward to going some faster times next week.
Yeah, I mean, great meet from everyone here. Everyone was looking for best times, me included. I got one, and I think we're all excited for everyone that made districts next week.
My main goal today was to make it to districts in my events, and I was barely able to make it for both, which I felt like I was really proud of. All of our relays made it to districts, and we had a ton of PR, so overall I felt like it was a really good meet for not only our relays, but the entire team.
Congratulations and good luck also to the divers who will be competing at districts: Kennedy Mignon, Jess Handmaker, Paige Wicker, Fatou Touré, and Dylan Sponseller. Dylan broke his own school record and is going into districts with a lot of momentum. Moving on to wrestling, the girls dominated the mat against Pickerington North. They won the duel 63-9, and that win was more than just a routine match. It was senior night. 3 girls wrestlers were honored, and the girls wrestling program has come a long way, and that has come from the hard work of these athletes. We also want to congratulate Mina G on accomplishing 100 wins against Pick North. What a great achievement. We spoke to Kylie Tibbs for more insight.
It was senior night, and it was really fun to see all of our seniors getting honored. Jordan, Cam, and Rachel, and they all really big help to the team in general. And it was really fun to see all the support we got from everybody in the stands and everybody on the sidelines. And it was really fun to see them to compete and win. And it was a really fun day.
That's all the sports I've got. Sending you back to Brodom with some more wrestling.
Thanks, Ethan. On Thursday night, the boys wrestling team faced a tough test against Pickerington North in a hard-fought matchup. They came up just short, falling 38-33. Kellen Rochelle led the way with an impressive pin over his opponent, while seniors Tanner Southern and Alex Markham added crucial points with forfeits. Despite the loss, this match carried extra significance for the team, marking an important moment in their season, especially for the seniors. Here's Kellen Rochelle and Tanner Southern.
Senior night, it's very important for us. You know, these guys I've been wrestling with since 7th grade. I do everything with these guys, wrestle, we go get food after our matches. But senior night is especially important because, we kind of get to honor these guys that work during the season and out of season all the time, year round.
Yeah, senior night, I mean, it means a lot to me. I've been through this program for 4 years. I've been wrestling with the guys, and I've kind of seen all of them come and go, have their senior nights, and you just get all of the things that come with senior year. So it's great to have that come full circle, and we're able to celebrate ourselves, celebrate the work we put in, all of us. There's hours that people don't see, even our coaches don't see that we're putting in. So it's nice that everyone that supports us comes together, and we get a really nice celebration of all we put into it.
Our girls basketball team is celebrating their final regular season win of the year today after defeating Olentangy Liberty 57-29 last night. Leading scorers on the night were Sarai Hobson with 18 and Casey Washington with 13. The Lady Lions will now look to use last night's win as momentum for their district semifinal game against Westerville North on February 25th at home. We spoke with Casey after the game.
It means a lot. We lost 3 in a row. We were just one step behind, so just being able to come out here and win and dominate fashion, win by a margin that we know is reasonable for the team we played. And it's good, to have a little momentum into the week to go into the first round of playoffs.
Well, Lincoln, that's all the news we have for you today.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Enjoy the warm weather.
Bye.
Bye.